Hi there, in this tutorial we will learn how to add an Iceland inside a rounded glass bottle, and that is really an amazing thing, and I hope and believe that you will love to learn this entire process. So let's take a look at how you will place an Iceland inside a rounded glass bottle. So we have to open our exercise file. So therefore I am clicking on this file menu, and from there we will go for open option. So this is our exercise file, and we have to open our selection and masking folder, and inside the selection and masking folder you will get this rounded glass bottle image. So you just have to select this rounded glass bottle image, and then you just have to click open. So here is our rounded glass bottle image, and we will place an Iceland inside here. Inside this bottle. We will not place only the Iceland. We will add a sky, we will add an underwater image inside this bottle, and that will be really mind-blowing. So at first we will add our Iceland image in here. So therefore we have to open our exercise file once again. So let me go for file menu, and here is the open option, and inside the selection and masking folder you will get this Iceland image. You just have to select this Iceland image, and then you just have to click open. So here is the Iceland image, and we will not take this entire image on our rounded glass bottle. We will take only this Iceland part from here. So therefore we have to use a quick selection tool in here. To use quick selection tool, we have to right click with our mouse in this magic wand tool option. So you just have to right click with your mouse in magic wand tool, then you will get this quick selection tool on there. So let me select this quick selection tool, and I want to select this entire Iceland with the quick selection tool, but in that case I have to increase my quick selection pointer. So here is the option. Let me increase for 130 pixel and make sure the hardness is 100%. So right now we will select this Iceland with the quick selection tool. As I told you before that we will not select the water, we will not select the sky from this image. We will take only this Iceland part. So let me select this entire Iceland. Okay, cool. You can take a look, our entire Iceland got selected, and we have to add a layer mask in here. So therefore you just have to click in here. Here's the layer mask option. You just have to click in this icon, and you can take a look. We got our Iceland part in here, and we will use this Iceland inside our rounded bottle. So therefore we have to move this Iceland to our rounded glass bottle image. Therefore we have to use this move tool. So here is the move tool. Let me select this move tool, and then we will drag and drop this image on our rounded glass bottle. So you just have to drag. Let me open this rounded glass bottle, and let me drop in here. So we have to scale this image, and therefore you just have to press Ctrl and T button. Those who were using Windows, you have to press Ctrl and T button to scale, and those who were using Mac, then you have to press Command and T button. So just press, I'm using Windows, so let me press Ctrl and T button, and let me zoom out this image. So therefore we have to click this view menu, and from there we will go for zoom out. and we have to zoom out once again. So let me click view menu once again, and here is the zoom out option. Okay, so let me scale this image properly. Okay, looks good. Now we can zoom in this image. So let's get to view menu, and here is the zoom in option. Once again, view to zoom in, or you can use control and plus button to zoom in. Okay, looks good. But right now we will add a sky in here. I mean, in here we will not keep this part empty, we will add a sky. So therefore we have to open our sky image. So let's open the sky image from our exercise file. Here is the file menu, open option, and here is the sky image. You just have to click this sky image, and then you have to click open option. So we will use this sky image on there, therefore we have to unlock this layer. So let me unlock this layer from this layer panel. You can take a look, here is the lock icon. You just have to click on here, and you can take a look, this layer got unlocked. And with the move tool we will drag and drop this sky image on our rounded glass bottle. So let's drag and drop, drag, and let's drop in here. Okay, you can take a look, it seems quite bigger than our rounded glass bottle image, so we have to scale it properly. So let's zoom out this image, therefore you have to press Ctrl and minus button, or those who you were using Mac, you just have to press Command and minus button to zoom out. And right now to scale this sky image I have to press Ctrl and T button. So let me press Ctrl and T button, and let me zoom out once again. Okay, so let me scale this image properly. Okay, looks good. Let me press enter button, or you can click on this tick mark on here, so you can do anyone else. So let me click on this tick mark, and now I will zoom in this image. So therefore I have to press Ctrl and plus button in my keyboard. You can take a look, with the sky our Iceland got masked, so therefore we have to place this layer under the Iceland layer. So you just have to drag and drop and place under the Iceland layer. You can take a look, now it really looks good, but this sky is not shaped with our glass bottle size, and we will do this part right now. Okay, so I want to rename this layer name at first, then we will do the rest of part. So you just have to double click on here and let me write sky. You can take a look, the layer name got changed, and I want to turn off these two layers. So let me turn off these two layers, and I want to select this bottle image. I want to select this background layer. Please make sure this background layer is selected, and right now we will use the quick selection tool. So here is the quick selection tool, and we will select this entire bottle. So let's select this entire bottle. You can take a look, this bottle is selected, but the entire part of this bottle not get selected properly, and therefore we will use quick mask mode to ensure our entire selection. So here is the quick mask mode. Let me click on here, and you can take a look, our here and here this part of bottle not get selected properly. So we will select this two part, and let me turn off the quick mode view, and I want to select in here. Okay, I think some extra part get selected, and therefore I have to use this subtract. Here is the subtract selection tool, and let me decrease the brush size from here. Okay, and let me select in here. Okay, looks good. And right now I will select this entire part, so let me select with this plus sign. So here is the two sign. If you use the plus signs, and that will add the selection, and if you use the minus sign, that will subtract the selection. So I have to add this part, so let me select this part with the quick selection tool, and let me zoom in the image. Our entire bottle is selected, and we will save this selection. So therefore we have to use this select menu. So let me click on here, and we will use this save selection option, and you have to write a name as, and it will open in later in this channel. So therefore let me write bottle, and let me click OK. As we selected this bottle and we saved the selection, and right now we can deselect this bottle. So therefore you just have to press Ctrl and D button from your keyboard, and you can take a look, our bottle got deselected. So right now I want to turn on these two layers, this Iceland layers and this sky layers. So let me turn on the both layers. Okay, you can take a look, our both layers got enabled, and right now you have to select these sky layers. Please make sure your sky layer is selected, and we will shape this sky with our bottle. So therefore you have to select this sky layer, and now we will go for select menu, and from there we will click this load selection. So let me click this load selection, and from channel we have to click in channel, and we will get our bottle name in here. So here is our bottle name, and this is the selected part we saved in before, and here is the bottle is selected for channel, and now you have to click OK. You can take a look, this bottle part got selected, and right now we will add a layer mask, and before that please make sure this sky layer is selected, and we will add a layer mask. So here is the option for layer mask, you just have to click it on here, and you can take a look, this sky got shaped with the bottle, and that's really amazing. And right now we will work with this empty lower part, and we will add an underwater image in here. So therefore we have to open our exercise file. So let's click the file menu, we will go for open option, and here is our underwater file, and we will open this image. So you just have to select this image, and let's click on open. So here is our underwater image, and we have to unlock this layer. So you just have to click on here, you just have to click on this lock icon, and you can take a look. Right now this layer is unlocked, so we will drag and drop this image as like before. Therefore we have to select this move tool, and let's drag and drop this image on a rounded glass bottle. So let me drag, and I want to place it on here, and it seems the underwater image size is quite bigger. There have to scale it, this image, and let me zoom out with Ctrl and minus button. and right now I will press Ctrl and T button to scale it properly. So let's scale this image properly. Okay, right now I will zoom in this image. Okay, looks good. So I'm pressing enter button in my keyboard, and right now you just have to click this layer image, and I want to rename this layer, as because we got already 3 new layers and it will make some complication in later to understand. So therefore I want to rename this layer. You just have to double click on here and let me write underwater. Water. Okay, so please make sure this underwater layer is selected, and then we have to click select menu once again, and we have to go for load selection option, and we will use the same channel. We will use this bottle channel. So here is the bottle channel, and you just have to click OK. You can take a look, this bottle part got selected, and now we have to add a layer mask in this underwater layer. So you just have to click in here, this layer mask, to add a new layer mask. Let me click in here, and you can take a look. Our underwater image got shaped with this bottle, and this is really amazing. We already added a new Iceland in here, a new sky image, and the underwater image. That is really mind-blowing. So before finish this tutorial, I want to convert these all layers into smart object. So at first I want to select this Iceland layer, and you just have to right click on here, then you will get this convert to smart object option. So let me click this convert to smart object, and I want to rename this layer name, as because this is my Iceland layer. So therefore I want to write Iceland. Okay, so let me convert this second underwater layer into smart object. You just have to right click on here, convert to smart object, and finally I will convert this sky layer into smart object. Okay, now it really looks good, and this is how you will add an Iceland inside a rounded glass bottle. We added an Iceland, a sky, and an underwater image. So I will request you, please try minimum 3 or 4 times, and if you have any question about this tutorial, then you can write in our comment box. So see you in next lesson.